I just horked a sandwich. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the stream. We're going to be doing some Moria exploration tonight with the guild. I'm going to have to go push to talk here in a minute. Let me do that right now. Because I'm about to jump into Discord with the folks. I have not streamed LOTRO at night for a while, but I think we've got our internet issues fixed finally. Now, after we moved into the countryside, we had some hiccups with our ISP, but I think they've been squared away. We've been good for the past week at night times, so should be getting back into LOTRO streams once a week. Previously, we've always played on Thursday nights. We are going to be moving Thursday nights to Tuesday nights for LOTRO. LOTRO is now going to be on Tuesday nights starting next week. I'll talk about that more when we get into the group chat with everybody, because we're going to talk about that tonight. Because there's something else that's going to be taking its place on Thursday nights, which is a new venture with myself and some other individuals, which I'm really excited to talk about. So stay tuned for that. We're going to be talking more about that tonight. So if you want to join us, we are playing as a guild on Tuesday nights moving forward. And we will sometimes play on the weekends, but right now we've got P99 happening on the weekends. And of course, coming up on May 25th, starting May 25th, we're going to be moving into the Everquest TLP server, Yellowknack. So most of our efforts moving forward are going to be focused on Everquest. However, we still are maintaining a Tuesday night group that's rolling through Moria with this group of characters. Kel and Maduros in particular have never played LOTRO before, so this is all new content for them. We're looking to getting through onto the other side with Lothlorien for these guys. I, of course, have my morning streams, which are happening periodically throughout the week, and I'm currently with my lore master in the middle of Rohan, having a hell of a lot of fun with that content. So stay tuned for those streams as well. And of course, I'm producing 1 or 2 videos a week of quest content for Lord of the Rings Online, plus some LOTRO guides. So if you like all that type of content, it would be awesome if you could do me a favor, like the channel, subscribe, hit the bell icon. If you are watching during a live stream, drop a super chat, do a sticker. Those are all great ways to support the channel. And if you're watching after the fact, you can always drop a super thanks on the video or join as a member. The Adventurers Guild has some really cool perks, including audiobook versions of my publications, some other stuff. There's always the Patreon page, patreon.com/wandering hermits, where we are building the world of the Weave and the Void, that map behind me. Tabletop books are dropping June 1st. And our Discord, links are all down below. All right, I've done all the prerequisite stuff. For those of you who might be new, let me make sure I've got all the things opened in all the right places. Good evening, gentlemen. Did you get caught up yet, Rack?
I'm down in the what is it called? Flaming Deeps. Let's see.
I'll take a look here in a minute when we get you into a group, see which
I'm
part you're
on
on.
chapter 5, Into the Fire.
Oh, I think you're on the previous book then, because we're on. You're in book 4, chapter 5, right?
Oh, chapter 5.
Yeah, what book are you on?
Chapter 5, Into the Fire, Volume 2, Book 4.
Yeah, you're on book 4. Okay.
Fire and Water, Book 4. You guys are on Book 5?
Yeah, we are book 5, chapter 1. No worries, we'll help you get caught up tonight.
Okay.
Sounds good, Vash.
Just don't have any room in my freaking backpack. Some crap on here.
All right, where are you at in again? Foundations of Stone.
I'm in the little town. What is it
What's
called?
your objective at this point?
It says I'm just killing flaming deep
The lords of
orcs.
Moria have returned.
Okay.
I just have 6 more to go.
Okay, you'll go back to the 21st hall after that, I think.
Okay.
Once Kel gets back, we'll get him in the group.
So I opened up some of those presents from the new rules or whatever on an alt, and I got a cool horse, but I haven't opened anything for rack because I'm inside the caves and it won't do me any good opening up horses. Was there anything else in there that's the free stuff that's worth opening?
Are you opening as a free-to-play or are you on VIP?
I'm on VIP. Yeah, should I open these things and get them permanently before it gets too long?
Oh, well, there's some stuff you need to hover over the boxes and really check it out because the one that screwed with me, they give you, if you're on VIP when you claim it, you'll get a Valar pack, which allows you to level a character up to 120, and another one that gives you the ability to level a character up to 50. And once you open those, they are locked to the character that you open those on. So make sure you read the description of the boxes. It'll say
Well,
account bound or character bound. And if it's account
that
bound,
was one of the reasons.
yeah, I fucked that up with my lore master because I didn't want the Valar with him, and I didn't know because I didn't read, and so I have a Valar pack on my lore master, and I'm never going to use it because I don't want to. I actually don't want to level that character that way. So double check the descriptions of those before you open them. And if you have the Valar pack, you can send it to another character that you actually want a level boost. And Vash, if you didn't see that in text, I'm might stream 2 hours
I'm right
tonight.
where I want. I have a level 60 character that's past it's past Mirkwood Forest. That level right past there. I was stuck before, but now it's open.
Perfect. So if
The last guy
if
we
we're not
had,
still streaming when you get back, Bash, because we probably won't go more than 2 hours. 9:30, 10 Central will be my cutoff point.
last guy we ran through Moria.
But you can join our Discord. Links are down below.
He's gonna go on to Rohan eventually, right?
Discord's
I
just a
actually like the
voice server and
champion
stuff.
better than the captain.
I love the captain.
Kel is back.
Forgot how to do it.
All right, I'm meandering back to 21st Hall because that's eventually where you'll be, Rack.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, next week, guys, moving LOTRO to Tuesday nights.
Yay, LOTRO Tuesdays.
Yay! There's a reason for that. So I'm starting another stream thing, and it was it took us all day today to figure out the schedule, and Thursday nights was just going to work the best for everybody. And since everyone here was flexible enough to move LOTRO to Tuesday and could still play, it made sense to make that happen. So we're going to be doing Nathan, myself, Nathan's wife, Sparrow, and my brother, who has wanted to for a very long time and has never had the opportunity to do so. We're going to be doing a World of Warcraft Classic stream on Thursday nights.
God bless you, sir.
Working up towards Wrath of the Lich King this fall. So I've played before, but my brother in particular he started bugging us all, and it was all like Nathan was like, well, I wouldn't mind doing it for my channel for content, and I went,
I'll definitely tune in.
I'm doing it mostly for my brother, so He's always wanted to try. I did 6 months of Classic when it launched because I never played the game when it launched. So I wanted to try it, and it was fun. But I didn't want to raid. So once it got to the point where everyone was wanting to do Blackwing's Lair or whatever it was on rotation, I was like, nah, I'm out. Those years were 20 years ago. I'm not into raiding anymore.
Okay, so I need to go back to the 21st hall right now.
I have no idea, sir. You'll need to check your whatever your dialogue
Oh,
tells you.
it says take. It says take the barricade.
It's so trash that it made headlines a day or two
So-
ago that literally one person was playing.
It seemed like they're probably not as bad.
Yeah, dude. Hey, look. Let me put it this way.
Used to my mounted combat skills again.
So I have two chapter things going on. Chapter 3, scavenging for weapons. Is that a different line?
I believe it's part of the same line.
I think it's the same line, so you may not want to leave that
Oh.
area yet.
Oh no, this one says bring Lofty is in the heart of fire off the ways of the smith, Silverlode mines. Bring the usable weapons, and then this one is bring the barricade materials to Brogar, Chambers, the leadership in the 21st hall. So the other one's on the other side of Moria. This one is where I need to go.
You're doing the three-parter then.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Take
Is
a while.
that the main line, or is that the same?
No, it's
It might-
it's all good, but you got to do 3 parts to get past that chapter. There's sub chapters.
Okay.
So you have to do all 3 of them. I think mostly it's just running around and clicking things and talking to people. There is a killing part where you got to get. You said you have to get the armor pieces now.
It's chapter 3, scavenging for weapons. I've got the weapons.
You just have to turn them in now.
Yeah, I have to go back to the. Is that the one? Is that the main one, or what's this other one? I forget that there's two.
You just have to whatever they tell you to do. That's what you need to do because you have to do all 3 of them to get to the end of that book chapter.
Oh, okay, I see. See you guys. The green. Can you put a turbocharger on the goat?
And just feed it some beans.
Go to Kragan. Kragan doesn't exist anymore. Now it's O'Reilly. Oh no, is this a test? Memorize room plaques?
No, they make you run around for quite a bit on that one.
Oh, I gotta go back to the waterworks. Great.
Yeah, I want to see something. Ross, are you and Kel here for a few minutes?
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
I'm gonna. Hey, Rack,
Because-
I'm gonna boot you for a minute.
Oh, that's fine.
You'll be running around for a minute.
I'll be running around.
I was curious to see what of these instances were available for the skirmishes because we could run a skirmish real quick.
We should be getting a ton of them real soon.
Right. Well, because now that the free-to-plays account's got all these unlocked now, you guys can do them all. Let's do the, this'll take a few minutes. What's up, Brian? Good to see you, man. Everquest, it's almost here.
The great spiders of Mirkwood have begun to stir again, and the elves of Thranduil, king of Mirkwood, seek to learn the cause. What
How can I
dark
get you the
darkness
horse
has
in the
arisen
waterworks?
within the wood to summon forth such evil?
Chamber of Crossroads, there's a well you can jump down.
Do you die?
Sometimes.
Okay, I'm jumping.
Good luck.
I've done it before. I died. So where do you go when you die? Do you go in the waterworks?
Yeah, it spawns you in the waterworks by the horse.
Okay, cool. That's a quick way. I'm jumping.
Figured this would be a good interim to do because we're gonna need points.
You just blinked out.
Maduro says, "Oh, that well."
I vaguely remember this.
Hoorah! And technically, my Monday nights and Wednesday nights are free as well. Nod, nod,
I'll-
wink, wink.
I'll be playing EverQuest.
This is true. I will probably be joining you.
I'm not doing anything on Monday and Tuesday.
I think I'm pretty much gonna be streaming every day. I don't have
Yeah.
a problem. I don't have a problem.
No,
You have a
no,
problem.
no problems. No problems. We're all good. think this is just a side cubby, if I remember correctly. They have a cave troll. I love the way these stairs are designed.
They are. I like most of the zone design in this game so far. I don't really have any complaints about that.
This encounter, I vaguely remember when the boss spawns. We're going to have to click these torch things to keep things from spawning. I don't really remember, but we died a lot last time. And I would say just go green on everything when we get to that point. Click all these, spawn the boss. Hmm.
They're all on green now, right?
Well, I meant all greens on the fellowship maneuvers. You should be able
Oh,
to
I gotcha.
click that cauldron. What's up, Chris? Hello. Alright, there he is. So I don't remember exactly how this goes, but it'll be some stuff. One second, Chris, I'm streaming. And I'm in the middle of a big fight. Alright, this is one of the ones... It's moving over here.
Guess he likes bird babies.
Need to try to burn the ads if we can.
Whoever's healing me, I appreciate it.
Woohoo! That's a nice chunk of marks. Oh, I just remembered I totally should have chugged some of these potions that I've got for extra marks. So I didn't realize that Captain's got an archer pet. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's really convenient. I'm very slow at killing things.
For a minute there, I was wondering if you're using a landscape token, which allows you to pull your skirmish pets out into the world.
It's kind of a cool way to do mercenaries without actually doing mercenaries.
Right. It's not cheap. I mean, those skirmish tokens, the landscape tokens, cost quite a bit. They only last for like an hour, but you could totally bring your skirmish dude out in the world to help you if you're having a rough time with a quest.
I kind of like that it's not cheap.
Right. It makes it like, ooh, do I really need this? Alright, that's all the elves. Has anybody not done this before?
I've never done it.
I have not.
Alright, so before we run forward any further, somebody... It's probably best if Rosk does it. The torch, you're going to need to pick it up. There's going to be a big-ass spider that spawns in the front. And there's going to be some things you have to burn with the torch around. What's very important is that what you see ahead of you is not a solid platform. It is a bunch of web bridges. And you can and very well might fall to your death if you don't pay attention to where you're running when you're running around, like putting out fires or burning the webs and stuff. So just pay attention to your footing when you're doing so. And there will be lots and lots of ads, and just be ready for that kill, because I'll try to get as much as I can, but you might get overwhelmed at some point.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a shot.
Alright, there's the big spider. Let's do this.
I have a torch, now I run around like
Yeah,
a
run around
crazy
and
man.
burn these things, because they're what spawn the ads.
Shit. Don't fall.
Yeah,
Too
don't
laggy
don't
for that,
fall.
man. I'm too laggy for that.
Okay.
Will somebody else be able to get the torch now?
No. We got it. Oh, I may have just got punted to my death. Okay. Whew. Oh yeah. Cool, and you got the loot even from where you're at, Rosk.
Oh, good.
Oh damn! I got a banner.
Nice. So from here we can
Let me
just.
know when we're done so I can leave the instance.
Yep, we're done.
Alright.
Where you at, Rack?
At the Lost Treasury.
You wrapping up?
I'm in the waterworks.
Cool. How far along you on with those quests?
I gotta get 2 more plaques.
Oh, that quest takes forever, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go to the other side of the waterworks. Walk through the water. I don't think I've got that horse on the other side, so I might as well grab that.
There are different Valars, Vash. One does like level 50, one does 104, one does 120. So just scan it, whatever it tells you is the maximum level that will take you to. That's not the maximum level in game. I actually don't know what the maximum level is. I think it's like 130 or 140. But there are different types of Valar, and they take you to a different level boost. Alright, I need to sell. Do you want these for cosmetics, Kel?
What are these?
Put it in fellowship chat there.
Kind of, yeah. I like those.
Okay. Kind of figured they looked your style.
Thank you, sir.
Uh-huh.
It is hoped that Barleen's company discovered Mithril.
You fight a turtle and run away. If it catches you, it gives you a drop kick and throws you about 20 feet. That's a different kind of run speed enhancer.
That's called the punt, good sir. Whatever it says in yellow, Vash, if it says that item instantly brings you to 104, if you can't use it, it will have a red outline around it. So I'm not sure maximum level 104. I think it just means, I think what that means is that you can use that item up until level 104. At level 104, there's no point in using it because you're about to ding 105. If it does not have a red outline around it, you should be able to use it. So I think what it's telling you is that it just means that you can use this up to level 104, and then it will take you to 105. But if it has a red outline around it, you can't use it. We probably have time to do one more. You guys up for it?
Sure, just
Sure.
trade something here.
What'd you say,
Ready in a
Rosk?
second. I'll be ready in 1 second.
Okay.
Okay. I'm ready.
Okay.
Deja vu.
The forces of the enemy
Waterworks.
have marched up to the bank of the Ruinen, and are
Waterworks is a
assigned to
pain in the
attack.
ass.
Dark
Yes, it
clouds
is.
I didn't know it
as
instant
the
started.
great
Sorry.
storm approaches.
Oh.
The fort falls,
Sorry, Kel. My bad.
and shall not be far behind it.
You're good, right?
I have a deja vu on all my fun times in the waterworks.
Oh, I can have 2 archers. Talk
Yeah.
about OP.
Oh, I forgot I need to summon my dude. I don't even have my stuff up. Ah! I gotta find my actual summons.
I'm not gonna lie, I might buy a few of those coins.
I've been saving 5 of them.
A virtue token coffer is one of the new things. Virtue tokens are items that you can slot into your legendary weapons. And a coffer is just like a bag that goes inside of your inventory, and within that bag you can store all of the virtue tokens that you find in your adventures, and instead of taking up an inventory slot, it will only take up slot within the coffer. The coffer itself takes up one inventory slot. So before, if you had 10 stacks of virtue
Anybody know what
tokens...
the Great Roar drops? A named frog, level 60. Is it gonna kill me?
No,
No
it's
idea.
easy.
16,000 hit points.
Holy shit, what?
Called the Great Roar. The named frog.
Does sound pretty dangerous.
That might be a different frog than the one I'm thinking of.
It's orange to me. I'm 56. It's level 60.
That'll probably wipe you, yeah. So hopefully that'll answer your question, Vash. It's
That'll
just
probably, like,
instead
make
of
you
the
hallucinate in real
tokens
life.
taking up lots of inventory space, it'll put the virtue tokens inside of that coffer, which just takes up one inventory slot. It's inventory management is what it is. Because if you use the Valar buff, you're gonna get a bunch of boxes of items to level to you'll get armor and weapons and tokens and a bunch of other stuff, and it will fill up your inventory. So they give you that coffer so you can put things in the coffer as opposed to it taking up all your inventory space. We could probably go red.
Salamander Highway.
Probably go red on these because I've got a healer pet.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
You know, little extra never hurt.
It's because I'm the equivalent of a bard. Doesn't mean I can't heal.
Yeah, but it's okay to have delusions of grandeur.
It is.
I'm gonna grab this chest. Who's got the gunpowder? Maybe it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna click this. Fire hot, fire burn. Don't use the Aria then, Vash, because the Aria basically boosts your character, and yes, you will skip all of the storyline content. So what I would suggest is just stick those in the bank and go play the game. And that way you can get all the storyline. For sure. The Virtue of the Valor quest is red is because that quest is meant to be done after you use the Valor boost. So when you use the Valor boost, you will be level 50, 100, whatever the boost is, and so that quest is meant to be done after you've boosted. So if you're not going to boost yourself, you could just untrack that quest. This is a good taste of things to come too, because they'll start in Book 5. We start having to do skirmishes for the main quest line. I think I mentioned that last time we played.
Yeah.
I just realized Chris is sitting behind me on the bed, and I paid no attention. Somehow she snuck in, and I didn't realize. Everything okay? Are you wanting to go to bed? Just lay down. Huh? Tráelos chiquititos dentro aquí. Okay. Okay. ¿Por qué están tramados? No entiendo. Ah. This battle is much funner in a group. I don't think I've ever done this one with a group before. 'Cause you get different mobs when you do it with a group as opposed to solo. Ooh, tonight he feasts on elf. Good thing I'm not an elf.
Well, this is awkward.
Waters rise as the Brunnen roars.
Will, you just did, buddy.
There go the horses.
Nice. I remember that reading that part in the book the very first time.
God, how long does this guy's damage shield last? Oh, we have to pull him into the river.
That's what I was just.
I think we have to pull him into the horses. That way the water takes him out. So we just have to kind of pay attention to where that's going to be next time.
You have to go deeper.
I'm not sure. I'm waiting for the next wave. There it comes. Ah! That one went over here, but I feel like the last one went right down the middle. We'll see where the next one goes.
He's not doing us too much damage, so.
No, I think it's just a matter of...
Sit and tank.
I feel like the first one went to the right here, and then that second one went down the middle, but I don't know until the next one comes.
Guess we just try to,
Yep, the next one definitely comes down the middle.
where it's gonna be.
So obviously we just hold here, because the next one should be right down through here.
Just look upstream and try to engage him into it.
How come that one went that way that time? Maybe we drag him further up. Maybe we can get him up here and not have to worry about the moving so much. That got him. Cool. But we can drag him up a little bit further too.
If we can just kill him now.
Oh, yeah, I guess he got rid of his shield. Congrats on the ding. Are there any chests for this one?
Gained a level.
Nice.
Alright, I think we're done here.
West.
Oh.
I gotta bring the dog out. I will be right back.
Yes, sir. Where are you at with your quests, Rack?
I have to go back 21st hall, but my port is still timing out. Still have 15 minutes. 13 minutes before I can zone out of here. So I'm gonna run back to the horse.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back while Kel is taking his dog out and Rack is en route.
I'll be here.
All right, I am back.
You are ill-equipped to venture into Khazad-dûm.
Did Lucas jump down? That's the sister. She's way more playful. Alright, I'm back, boys. Yeah, it was good music for sure, Maduros. The instances have really good music. Oops, and I used push to talk for that whole thing. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Valor pack boost level. I don't mind 1 level 20. Well, you can go back and do the story if you want, Vash. You can always go back, but when you use it, it will teleport you. It'll tell you in the text. It tells you it will teleport you to Gandalf or Lothlorien or somewhere like that. And so it skips all of the previous story and puts you right where you need to be for level 120. But you can always then go back and play through all the storyline if you want to. If you've never played the game before, though, I would highly recommend just playing through the storyline normally and screw the leveling, because you'll get levels along the way. Alright, you're on your way back, right, Rack?
I'm just trying to turn in the. I can't zone for 5 more minutes.
Oh, you
I'm
can't
trying to
recall back, you mean?
I can't recall until 5 minutes, so I'm trying to go down to the treasure.
Gotcha.
The ways of.
Here's an interesting quest for chat. Would you hitchhike in the modern era? I'm terrified of hitchhiking. Like, there's too many creeps and weirdos out there. Oh, Lucas is on the bed now? Good. They're getting big. You were doing a wood elf, right, Kel? Druid?
Wood Elf Druid? Yeah, that's the
Okay,
plan so far.
perfect.
Unless I make a last time split minute decision to make a wizard, which I don't foresee.
Alright, are you gonna be... You took off that day for work, right?
I took off. Hold on, let me get my calendar. Took off the 25th, 26th, 27th, and the 30th.
Okie dokie.
Nice.
It's my first vacation in 7 years, and this is how I want to
Oh,
spend it.
nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, outside of the Friday P99 group, everything else is going to be dumpy.
Yeah, I was just checking my calendar. Because I won't be able to do that Sunday night, the 29th. And we're going to be... But I should be able to do... Yeah. I'll be fine for Friday, or excuse me, for Saturday night, because we're already doing P99 on Friday. But what Sunday night I won't be able to play.
That's fine. I also plan on having an alt.
Levels go pretty quick on the TLPs, so...
Yeah, I mean, definitely slower than live, but faster than P99 for sure.
Where are you turning in at, Rack?
To Bori.
Okay.
Got all those caught up, so now it's just one. Chapter 6, Book 4. Talk to Bori and travel to the Hall of Mystery. Is
That'll
this
be a
solo?
solo quest, yeah.
Ooh, big time armor.
Yep. Alright, you guys want to run another instance?
My wife is actually calling for me, so you guys can run one.
Okay. Well,
I will drop.
we can hold off. Oh, okay, you got a AFK for a bit?
Yeah, I think she wants me to eat dinner real quick.
Okay. Alright, let's do something, Rosk. I think we can duo an instance. I don't remember some of these. You good to go, Rosk?
Mm-hmm. I'm good.
To do what now, Maduros?
I'm lagging inside the hall right now.
No worries.
Oh, I'm out. Trying to get in, but it's lagging.
Okay. Well, should work eventually. Sorry, Maduros, I completely spaced about the question, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I would. Misha said she is hitchhiking back, or she hitchhiked back from Colorado. And she said she was in Alabama and had some crazy stories to tell. What's that?
I got the quest, secure the main gate.
Yep. And it just got me thinking, like, as a male, I'm terrified to hitchhike.
Coup de grace is awesome. I just got
I think we can go either way here. I have so many bleeds on me. Following a shrill cry from the ridge, stones begin to rain down on the courtyard. I think we have to go out, actually. We have to go out to get the other gate.
don't keep running.
Don't get hit.
I have never figured out a way to stop it from auto running, because the auto run just kicks in forward.
I have mine set to numlock.
Maybe I could do something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, no worries. Glad I could help. I had to turn you up a little bit, Ross. What'd you say?
It said that Zwerp was going to show up at the western gate, and I didn't see him.
Let's check over here.
This is the western gate over here that you're going to.
Yeah, I don't see anybody.
And nobody on the radar.
I see him. That's not the western gate.
Bruh.
Hoorah!
They gave one of my abilities a totally French name that very few players will ever be able to say. That's a large bug.
¿Qué dijiste, Chris? Yes, if it had a handle, they could.
That dude fighter just aggressively yell at us.
Oh, I have a side quest for these catapults, I think. Or I guess maybe that's part of the quest. Entrance of Grog's tent. Aha. I'm gonna go back down to the courtyard. How did we get up here, though? I think it was over here, wasn't it? Nope, I'm herping and derping. We had to come up the ramp.
All the way around.
Yeah, probably. Oh, it says in red, don't allow a goblin scout to escape. Oh, that's probably the main quest, though.
Is there a secret to clearing out the mines here?
I don't think so. I think it was a pretty straightforward instance, as I recall.
Just turn the wheels and
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's some of the wheels are kind of tucked away and hidden. And there's one in a specific area where it's like water, and you got to go back and forth, and it opens up like some secret areas, and you got to go back and turn those too. And that'll open up like tunnels going down. So anytime you can find tunnels going down, always go down.
well, I'm stuck. The wheels won't turn anymore.
Well, then you're missing a hallway. We got turned around on like the second or third room, and it took us a few minutes. But we eventually found the there's another like cave tunnel that'll open up.
Ah, it opens up if you bump it. Okay.
Yeah, and then there's a couple of doorways if they're proximity based, so the cave won't fall down until you're within proximity of it. But you'll be able to tell when it's a wall that's gonna fall down because it has like the wooden support like bracers on it.
Okay. Found it. There.
Cinco es mejor que tres, ¿no? ¿Puedes ver la diferencia? What's up, Junior? I am in Mexico. I was asking because somebody we know who plays LOTRO with us is hitchhiking from Colorado back to the East Coast. And I'm like, no, I don't think I would hitchhike anywhere in the U.S. anymore. Maybe 20 years ago.
Turd ram. That's really good for Siswet 19.
What? I just saw what you linked.
Wait,
Turd ram. Yeah. I put it in the chat.
Things you had to be here for, Cal.
Yeah.
So the magic toads are making me hallucinate.
Oh yeah, they give you that blurry vision. I suppose technically we could go join him in that instance. There's a, now that we're here, one of those pools. What the hell are those called? Reflecting pool. Yeah, there's one right here.
What
can go.
instance is it?
He's doing the it's that book quest. We can go join him on it. Here's the pool.
The matriarch.
It's the drown. Is it the drowned treasury rack?
Yeah, I'm killing the boss right now.
Oh, stupid torch.
Oh shit! I didn't join
In
Rack's
the
group.
flooded depths of Moria,
I
is a
herped and
great
derped. I need to leave the
single
instance.
path lost. Few have ever tried to find it. And
Don't
few
follow me.
ever return
We
from
had to
that
join
quest.
Rack first.
Who now remains to challenge the shadows that
Oh,
linger
shit.
in the dark hole?
It's all good. Just leave the instance.
Alright, I want to get rid of my torch anyway.
Oh,
Oh,
the bitch
maybe.
frog made my eyes blurry.
Oh, it must be because he did it as a solo instance. I don't think we can join you on that one, Rack.
I think I'm. Well, how much longer is after you kill the frog boss?
Oh, you've still got quite a ways because you gotta
Oh.
keep going. There's a spider boss.
Oh shit.
There's
Okay.
a crag clicker queen. I forget what they're called. Those spitters.
Oh, those are.
Yeah, there's a spitter queen, and there's a spider boss, then there's something else at the very bottom. Something fun in the water.
That instance, or skirmish we just did, all Dinan, where the hell is that in the world? You know?
It gave me items for Fornost, so I'm thinking that's something over in Evendom, or not Evendom, sorry, North Downs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look now. What was it called? Yeah, Doldinnen. That's the place that's southeast of Esseldine. There's a bunch of group quests there that you can do out of Esseldine, like late 20s, early 30s, I think. It's like small fellowship stuff.
Yeah, I usually go solo through there and get my butt kicked.
It's pretty rough. I've done the quest a few times years ago. You need like 2-3 good people. That's faith. Yeah.
I'm sorry, what's happening? There was a puppy accident.
Fear, fire, foes, awake! We thought we were going to join Rack, and then he's on a solo version of that instance, so we can't join Rack.
Ah,
I forgot about that.
Okay, so I'm in a room with 1, 2, 3, 4 stone wheels.
Hey, just click them all, man.
Alright.
If thou art back, we could run another instance Kel, or do you have a quest you want to work on?
I'm just working on
If you
book
didn't
quests.
get my reference to Siswet 19 with the
I did not.
third ram,
No, I heard the I heard the name and put my head down in shame. So
you should search it, and then you'll know
Uh,
why I say the mace named Turd Ram is good for that.
needless to say, I know of the content you're talking of, sir. I decline to speak of it further.
Well, I think after...
Oh my god, I'm fighting 2 bosses
Yeah, the
at
two
the
queens.
same time.
2 queens. Because once Rack's caught up on this, I think him and Maduros are both caught up on the same point,
Right.
which will be to us. So for next week, we should theoretically be able to...
Murdera said Tuesdays was cool, right?
Yeah, he
Awesome.
did. And Misha also said Tuesdays were good.
Sweet.
The key will be making sure that everyone's caught up before next week, so we don't have to do any more dropping back. I'm okay
Yeah.
dropping back from time to time, but I feel
Well,
like...
we all, I think we all got in on the Everquest kick, and we kind of like...
Yes, that's exactly what happened. Everybody went, P99! Drool. And we kind of got sidetracked from LOTRO for a bit. It's all good. We'll
Yeah.
eventually all be on the same page, and we can then get the hell out of Moria.
So excited to get into Moria.
Let's see, the Lothlorien quests are a lot of fetch it quests, back and forth, back and forth.
I'm fine with that. I just want to see Lothlorien so bad.
It's cool too because the initial quests, part of the book storyline, like Rack is saying, you go out, then you come back, then you go out and come back, but eventually you make your way out and you can do all the quests in Lothlorien and earn, because you can't. That's the cool thing, is like it's actually locked behind a gate and they won't let you pass the gate unless you've earned faction. And in order to earn faction, you have to actually do the quests, because just the book quests aren't enough to get you in.
Does my high elf port not give me that area?
That does. But if your port is down and you like leave by the main gate, you can't get back in unless you have
Gotcha.
faction. So that is the one perk of the high elf, is that you do get that racial port back to Lothlorien.
Some of the ones inside Lothlorien are kind of fetch quests.
Yeah.
Not that great.
That I can do fetch quests all day.
And you
Give me a good
sir.
Netflix show.
I love Lothlorien.
Lothlorien will be your friend.
As long as they're not named this hammer or what the hell.
Ooh, looks like they just cast Christopher Walken as the Emperor in the second part of Dune.
I saw that and I'm very excited. Also,
yeah.
loved the first part of Dune.
Oh,
Absolutely loved it.
So good, yeah.
Yeah, I need to
Like,
watch that again. I need
as
to watch
far
it
as, like,
again.
Quality renditions, it's probably like one of the top ones that I've seen so far for book
Mhm.
adaptations.
They did a lot of tribute to the first effort.
Yes.
Have any of y'all played the old Dune board game?
Yeah.
Board
Yes.
game? No.
You want to
No?
you want to hear something funny? Remember those first in the early '80s, those first conventions, the gaming conventions
Yeah.
that they had? They used to have one at the Dumphy Hotel. It looked like a castle. It was in San Mateo, California, and they had all the LARPers out there with their armor, and then inside it was all games. And my brother and a good friend was there when I came back from Hawaii, and I landed in San Francisco, and they picked me up and they took me to the gaming convention, and it was pretty badass. It was like 1985. But I won the Dune game tournament.
That's pretty awesome, dude.
I swear to God, I won the Dune game tournament there, and actually my friend kept track of all the stats, and I never lost that game ever.
Ren, you must have Tabletop Simulator, right?
No, I don't. But
no, I'll get you a copy. It's I have 3 copies for free, but I'll send you the files for the Dune board game, and we should totally play sometime.
I would be totally down for that. Like seriously, I love Dune.
It's a wild game, and you have to do a lot of allies.
Wheeling, dealing, politics. It's great.
Wheeling, dealing, and 2 people can win. You can decide to win, or you can backstab right at the end.
But it absolutely has to be played with all 9 people.
Yes, you have to have the full-on conflict.
So what you're saying is we need to gather 9 adventurers for an evening of Dune streamed tabletop.
Yes. Yes, I am. I think an undervalued entertainment source is internet board games.
For sure.
Because you can pick them up whenever just by saving.
Oh, okay.
So what's the name
After-
of the board game? Because there's like a new board game called A Game of Conquest and Diplomacy, but I'm looking for the one you're mentioning from the 80s.
Let me see if I can get it from my friend real quick.
Okay. I'm just curious so I can look it up. Oh, here it is. Published in 1979. Aha! Ooh, I love the cover. Holy shit, the box art is awesome. Oh, it says the game was reissued by Gale Force 9 in 2019 in advance of the Doom film remake.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either. Let's
Ooh.
go
I
look
didn't
this up.
Okay, now I have another question. There was this game that we used to play, and it had a lot of backstabbing and a lot of twists and a lot of arguing. It was called Cosmic Encounters. We used to play that all night and fight. Because you could totally just wipe people out with your skills. Like
It also says there's an emulator version for Windows,
Ooh.
which led me to... I don't know when the site was updated though. It's a pretty shitty old website. Like, I don't know, man. Let me link this shit. I wish I went to the wiki for it. Drop this in general chat here in Discord. Links towards the bottom. I'm trying to find the remake, release they're talking about.
I found it. I'll link it to you.
Ooh, they have a Firefly tabletop game? What?
I don't get to play
Yeah.
enough board games because my wife is interested in the board games.
that
I
would
wanna
be a
play.
space game, right? Firefly. That was a space movie, right?
Space
It was a space series.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Firefly, you are doing a disservice to yourself.
Yes, you need to go watch
No,
it.
I've seen it.
Do it now. The factions, the Firefly one's literally called Misbehavin', a factions deck building game. This reminds me. Have you played the Battlestar Galactica board game, Kel?
I have not,
Oh,
but I already love the
dude.
sound of it.
Dude,
I've never even heard of it.
It's so awesome because you actually, like, some of the party members are Cylons, and you have to figure out through the course of gameplay who the Cylons are or not. And if you don't, the Cylons win. It's so much fun because, you know, it takes a good role player to pull off not getting caught as a
Yes.
Cylon.
That sounds like fun.
I feel like I'm a poor role player with character acting, but once it becomes sly stuff like that, pretty good. I'm the perfect rogue.
Ooh. Oh man, that looks pretty cool. Ooh, and it's got an expansion?
That's what I saw. I was like, ooh, an expansion.
And a mat? Well, here's the... I don't know if the emulator would be worth it. I don't know. It's just so old. I don't actually see a link to it.
Hey,
Oh,
do you know
there's
if you
a
can stack
download
the same
then.
tracery? Do you know if you can stack the same tracery on a legendary weapon?
No, there's certain slots. Some of them you can duplicate though, like you can have one in one weapon and another in your class item.
Yeah.
but I don't think you can stack. No.
Oh boy, big spider.
So I guess the emulator, there's a download button on the left. I'm gonna check that out tomorrow and see if that works or not.
I would totally be down for that.
I'm sniping all the queen helpers.
I've only played the Dune board game once before, but it took us about 9 hours overall.
Oh,
Jesus.
oh yeah.
And the politics were extremely
It's outrageous.
grinding.
It's outrageous.
Yeah, it says 2 to 6
Backstabbing.
players.
Yep.
Racky, you should find Ziggelberg right after the Queen.
I call the
Okay.
Ben Gesserit. I choose it.
You know who I always played? I played the Freeman.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, at some point in the game, the other players want to team up with you because you're just tough. You don't die very easily. So I would always twist people into teaming up with me, and then I don't need them at the end because I can survive a lot of different types of fights. So if I wanted to backstab, I could, or I would just go ahead and keep the ally.
So were they LARPing Dune at that place?
No, they were putting on they had the armor on. They were beating the shit out of each other outside.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. This frickin' Firefly game looks amazing.
Was it under the same website?
Yeah, it's over at the GF9 Games. They do a whole series of hang on, let me back out here. They do Dungeons and Dragons. Well, they got some D&D stuff. They got Dune, Firefly, Doctor Who.
World of Tanks, miniatures. Ooh.
Interesting. Let's try Star Trek Ascendancy. I don't even know what that is.
It looks fun.
Dude, why did you take me here, man?
I didn't know you liked board games. We could have been here much earlier, to both of our regret.
I do, but the problem is living in a remote place makes it difficult to play board games.
True.
And Chris
That's true. I guess you have to try to figure out how to play it with the video, right?
yeah, or if there's online versions. Because Chris doesn't really... I don't know that we have ever played board games together. I don't know if she would be into them or not. But the issue is always she's worried about her English. And she doesn't know... Like, board games like this, like Star Trek, Firefly, Dune, these are IPs that we grew up with, but she did not. So it's...
That's fair, that's fair.
It's a...
You know what
completely
everyone can
different
get
world.
along with? Cards Against Humanity.
Yes, we did play that with my... Oh, that was quite amusing. My sister, when we went up there for Christmas, we spent the whole month of December right before the pandemic, and my sister came out, and oh my goodness, did we all get drunk one night and play Cards Against Humanity with my brother, my sister, and I, and all of our spouses. There was the 6 of us, and all the kids went to bed, and I brought a bottle of tequila up from Mexico, and we proceeded to trash that bottle of tequila and play Cards Against Humanity all night. It was quite the event. It was so funny because I'm ratting my sister out on live stream. My sister was so trashy, was twerking on the table, and my brother-in-law was like,
Oh, Jesus.
he's like, who the hell is this woman? I don't know you. I was like, that's because you don't know my sister from before. Ah, good times. Sorry, sis. Love you. You got ratted out on stream.
Yep.
There's only 4 copies
Oh,
of this
crap.
tabletop game left in stock.
Make that 3. A big problem of mine that I have is going around Patreon or GoFundMe, looking at board game GoFundMes,
Gotcha.
and those usually get me every time.
I can't beat this guy.
Just go for the tentacles and then go for him.
Yeah, yeah. Kill the tentacles first, Rack.
Kill me.
You should have gotten a buff, Rack, to give you tons of hit points
Oh
and stuff.
yeah, I got the buff. Still gonna die.
Yeah, you gotta do the tentacles first and then do the main boss. Because he will run after that point.
Eat some food.
I'm dead. I have to do this all over again?
No, but you might have to run through the instance again, but all the other stuff should already be dead. It won't respawn on you.
Long run.
Alright, so it looks like our official first session for WoW Classic will be June 2nd. Next week, however, oh, never mind. EQ is not next week. I was sitting here going, next week EQ drops. It's the following week. So are you gonna, how hard are we going 25th, 26th, Kel? Because I think the servers go live at noon Pacific on the 25th. By the way, for those of you watching the stream, I am going to be winding down here. Just waiting on Rack to get finished, but wrapping the stream up for tonight. Tomorrow is Friday, so the big thing for tomorrow is going to be 5:30 p.m. Central. I'll be starting about 5, but 5 p.m. onwards, we'll be streaming for 4 to 5 hours tomorrow night. P99 Green server as we continue the adventures of myself, the Nathan Napalm, Bounty Code Sparrow, Kel, and Vendini. We'll be streaming on our individual channels, so you can catch it here on my channel, also on Nathan's YouTube channel, Kel's Twitch channel, or Sparrow's Twitch channel. You'll be able to check the links in tomorrow's stream. I will also be streaming tomorrow morning at some point. I don't know what I'll be streaming tomorrow morning. Possibly Trek to Yomi as I finish that game up, or I might do some more Dragon Age Origins. But I should be around streaming tomorrow morning. But definitely tomorrow afternoon. Don't forget to check that stream out tomorrow afternoon and evening. All good things come to those who wait. If you are new here, do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, like the video, all those good things. You can also join our Discord. Links are down below. Saturdays and Sundays, 7 a.m. to noon, we're playing Project 1999 Green Server EverQuest. But on May 25th, we're starting EverQuest live on the TLP progression server, Yellowknack, for the next few months. And of course, starting June 2nd, now that we have an official start date, we'll be starting to stream every Thursday evening. We'll be streaming World of Warcraft Classic as we prepare to level up for Wrath of the Lich King this fall. And we'll be switching our LOTRO streams to Tuesday nights starting next week, so stay tuned for that. And if you want to get the most of this channel, join as a member. Lots of cool perks. You can also support via super chat, stickers, or after the fact with a super thanks. Or if you want to go above and beyond, you can join the Patreon page, patreon.com/Wandering Hermits. That world map behind me, which Chris is sitting in front of, if you see Chris playing with the cats back there, that's our tabletop world, our 5th edition tabletop setting. Chris does all the artwork. I do all the writing. My brother does the story stuff along with me. And we had Nathan Napalm also doing character art. You can get that book pre-ordered today. It comes out June 1st. We're starting the live stream campaign of that June 5th on the Weave in the Void Twitch channel. There's also a point-and-click game like King's Quest. If you like those kinds of things, you can get a demo. It's free over on the Patreon page. That's coming out later this year. And there's also a book series like Dragonlance in style and theme.
It seems like when I went in the water, it was killing me harder.
So check all that stuff out. Head over to the Patreon page.
But you have to, don't you?
You can also subscribe here. All those good things. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Have fun, folks.
It depends. You can snipe the tentacles from the shore, but then you have to jump in the water to kill the main